Hello everyone, welcome to the next episode for the Minelab Vanquish 360, brand new, not even released yet, beginner series of what to do when you get to the target. We'll go outside and we'll break it down, stage at a time. Awesome machine, absolutely love it, finding loads of it. Hopefully this episode helps you out if you look to take the plunge to buy this detector. Cheers guys.
Okay, so we're detecting along, and then we pick up a target. So the first thing we're gonna want to do really is pick up a good two-way tone. So detecting along, a little bit of chirps and noise in, and you can hear that. I'll turn the volume up for you just to make sure you've got that on full whack. That we want that repeatable boom, 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 boom two-way tone. So with the Vanquish 360, you've got the beauty of a 1 to 99 range, so it gives you a lot of information with the machine. Gives you the same numbers as a high-end Minelab Manticore. So what does that tell me then? 93. So there's three numbers. There's low conductors come in the bottom, and then medium conductors come in here from 20 to sort of 60, and then your high conductors come in like towards the end there from 60 to sort of 99. So yeah, we know this is high conductor. This is actually a Queen Victoria massive silver florin, so it's not very deep either. So yeah, we know it's a nice chunky silver coin. So listen to that again. This is what we want. Awesome. Then what I do, I change my angle to a 90-degree angle, and then from here now I do the same thing again basically. That's exactly what we want. And now I do a thing called a size test. So what I'm doing is I'm physically pulling the coil up away from the object. If it's still beeping after 1 foot or 14-15 inches, then we know that's probably going to be too big to be a coin. So what I'll do, I'll pull the coil away from the ground, and then I'll sort of count up the inches slowly as I'm moving away from the target. 4, 6, 7 inches away from the ground there, that is. So you can't see it on the video, so I'll explain that to you. 7 inches off the ground. So yeah, what I'll show you in a moment is a demonstration with what happens with a can of lager, and it keeps peeping forever. There's lots of cans of pop and soda, or whatever you call them in the States. We don't want to be digging them up all day. So we've established a good target from this side. We've changed it at 90 degrees, and we've still got a good two-way tone. What I like to do next then is chuck it onto all metal, so it's going to pick up everything, just to make sure there's no iron around the target. If that is, and you can still hear a good tone, still dig up the target, there might be a bit of iron in this garden. No, even on all metal, that's still crystal clear, so brilliant. So we've established a good two-way tone from both angles. We've done the size test. We know it's a coin size target because it stopped beeping about 6 inches away from the ground. Next thing we need to do is do the pinpoint function. And again, I do this at both angles. So all you need to do is establish the target, press and hold the pinpoint button away from the target, and then wait for those lines to lock in. I'll get it from that side and I'll pull it back, and then back forward again. And I'll remember where the centre of the coil is, and I'll mark it with my foot then. I'll mark it with my foot, and I'll do exactly the same thing from this side. Bang, press and hold. Push her away. Once it's stopped, pull it back. Visualise where that dot is, and then bang, that's the beauty spot there. And yeah, that's where the silver coin's going to be. Let's have a look, a couple of inches down. Bush, look at this beauty. I love finding this. Lovely coin to find. Good week, couple of weeks' wages back in the day that was. So yeah, that's the machine. That's the machine in a nutshell. What I'll do now then, I'll drop out and then we'll cut back into a bit of iron and show you what iron sounds like on the Vanquish 360. Okay, so yeah, let's try that, and we'll better see that the machine is fixing out or discriminating out the iron. Yeah, the machine isn't going off. It's chirping a little bit, but that's just the background noise in the garden. And then if we flick, press the search mode until it's on all metal, leave for 2 seconds for setting. That deep grunting is the noise you want to be ignoring when you can hear that iron noise. If you can hear 2 tones in the same hole and you're not sure, just dig her out. That's the famous saying, if in doubt, dig her out.